Imagine waking up one morning to a world that looks familiar, but suddenly nothing works the way it should. The dollar, the economy, global alliances, everything is shifting. And it all started
Yes,
with a
yes.
few decisions made behind closed doors. In this video, I will reveal secret mistakes that even Trump didn't realize could have catastrophic effects, and the unpredictable scenarios that could shake America and the world in ways no one sees coming. By the end, you'll understand not only how things could go wrong, but also the smartest ways these crises could be avoided before they spiral out of control. Trump has made several decisions recently that may appear small, but in reality, they are like dominoes waiting to fall. First, let's talk about the economy. There is a hidden chain reaction building around the US dollar. Certain policies, combined with international pressure and rising global debt, could cause the dollar to lose significant value against other major currencies almost overnight. This wouldn't just affect Wall Street, it would hit the average American in their daily life. Gas prices could rise by as much as 20%. Food costs could increase by 15%, and personal savings and retirement funds could shrink by up to 10%. Many economists never even considered this scenario because it depends on subtle policy moves that are happening quietly. Next, consider Trump's international decisions. A single miscalculated statement or action towards another country could trigger a diplomatic chain reaction. Imagine a minor military action intended as a warning. Another nation, seeing an opportunity or threat, responds in an unexpected way. Suddenly, what seemed like a small regional issue turns into a global crisis, pulling in allies, escalating tensions, and sending shockwaves through global markets. Even a conflict involving just 200 naval ships or 500 aircraft in maneuvers could have unforeseen consequences on worldwide trade and energy supply. History shows that these small incidents can escalate far beyond expectations. There's also a hidden economic loophole that could be exploited. Certain trade deals and tax policies, enacted or left uncorrected, create gaps that foreign competitors or even large corporations could exploit instantly. The result? A rapid shift in economic power and wealth that most people won't see coming until it's too late. This kind of domino effect can create massive inequality, destabilize markets, and give strategic advantage to nations that understand the loophole first. A sudden reallocation of as much as $5 trillion in international assets could happen without warning. Now, you might be thinking, is this really likely? The truth is, scenarios like this don't require dramatic war or disasters. They can happen quietly, one small mistake at a time, until suddenly the world has changed. That's why it's critical to understand these hidden patterns and the potential domino effects. The difference between a small mistake and a global crisis is often a single decision made without understanding the consequences. But there is hope. Strategic diplomacy, careful economic planning, and preemptive risk management can prevent the worst-case outcomes. If leaders recognize these hidden risks early and act smartly, the dominoes can be stopped before they start falling. By anticipating unintended consequences and thinking several steps ahead, it's possible to avoid both economic collapse and international escalation. These are the scenarios nobody else is talking about. They are hidden behind headlines, ignored by mainstream analysis, and missed by most experts. But understanding them gives you the edge. Because the next few months could be far more dangerous and far more shocking than anyone currently expects. The real question is not whether mistakes happen. They always will. The real question is whether the world is prepared for the consequences and whether decisions made quietly behind the scenes will determine stability or chaos. Stay alert, because the next domino to fall might be closer than you think.